Instagram is testing YouTube-like unskippable ads. You heard that correctly. And I had to do a double take because I thought that this right here was just an insanely late April Fool's Day prank. But once we get into the nitty-gritty here, we are going to soon find out that that is not the case. So let's get into this. Instagram is in the process of testing unskippable ads, similar to those that pre-roll on YouTube videos, and will call the new feature Ad Break. So just from that one line right there, there's already so much wrong with this situation. So if you are an avid Instagram user, you would know that the site has ads on them, but they are not anywhere near as intrusive as how YouTube would do it. But with them taking inspiration seemingly from how YouTube implements their ads, and they want to do the same thing on their site, and it's unskippable, that is not gonna go over well. And that right there might be the understatement of 2024. Ads are already a big part of Instagram, see what I mean? You get them while scrolling reels, watching stories, and checking your feed, but you're not forced to watch them. That may soon change as the Meta-owned platform is currently testing unskippable ads. I am going to say right now, if I was a part of the voting process when it comes to this idea, I would say in the bin! Because ain't no way I would want to have that type of trash on my site. X user, Twitter user, Dan Levy, and Redditor Not That OG with the name shared screenshots revealing Instagram's new feature called Ad Break. This feature, as the name suggests, stops you from scrolling until you finish watching an advertisement. Ad breaks are a new way of seeing ads on Instagram. Sometimes you may need to view an ad before you can keep browsing. Reads the description of the new feature. Oh my God, there is actually genuinely nothing redeeming about this. And if we actually go further into this, we have ourselves Dan Levy themselves tweeting out, "Holy moly, Meta seemingly is now forcing us to watch ads in our feeds on Instagram. The app legit stopped me from scrolling past this ad, which is just a bonkers move to me," and accompanying that tweet, we have ourselves a screenshot showcasing exactly that. Ad break plus a countdown. Wow. Dan goes on to say, "Was wondering if I'm just out of the loop and this has been a thing happening for a while, but it looks like it's a pretty new way that Instagram is testing out to abuse their audience." Oof. Or at least that's what I'm seeing on Reddit. A sign of the end of IG? Methinks so, if this is actually approved. Got the Instagram ad break again, and this time I clicked the info button to see their explanation. So abusive to their users to do this. And what we have here is an image accompanying this tweet saying, "You're seeing an ad break. Ad breaks are a new way of seeing ads on Instagram. Sometimes you may need to view an ad before you can keep browsing." Managed to capture the Instagram feed ad break briefly on video. Try saying that 3 times fast. Very short clip because Meta seems to limit Instagram ad break in feed insertions to only 10 seconds long, I think, making it difficult to really get them screen recorded in action, but I did what I could. And this here is the 4-second clip to showcase this in action. Let's take a look at this. Let us take a look. And yep, that right there is jank. Point blank. By the way, yes, that rhymed. However, I'm not a rapper. This ad format is similar to YouTube, unless you have splurged for premium. However, we tested the Instagram app in different regions and couldn't see any live ad break features yet. The operative word is yet. I'm willing to bet that there are some places that have this currently being tested, so I'm just gonna say right now, do not be surprised if this right here comes to a region near you. Meta is likely testing the feature with a limited number of people in specific regions. Literally kind of what I just said. Once testing is done, the company could roll out the ads to a wider audience. Please don't. Meta didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. as you'd expect, the Instagram users who see the new Unskippable ads aren't thrilled. Thought I've been taking crazy pills for 2 days because this is currently happening with me, and I couldn't find any info anywhere other than your recent post. So thank you, and goodbye IG. I have no need for that, said one user on Reddit. And I'm thinking that the goodbye IG from that one individual is going to be multiplied by a countless amount should this actually be approved. Literally the worst fucking thing ever, wrote another user. Wow, just had my first one as well and am blown away. Kind of not surprised, but I am because it's such a bad way to control the user and force an ad. This is gonna piss a lot of people off, noted another user on Reddit, and amen to that. I am already pissed off. The news comes after the European Union, EU for short, opened a formal investigation into Meta in May 2024. The EU is concerned that Instagram and Facebook aren't doing enough to protect the mental and physical health of children. Oh boy, howdy, that sounds like a huge can of worms, and that is the first I am hearing about that. I gotta look into that. Okay, time to sprinkle in even more of my thoughts now that we have ourselves the context and the proof on the table. And long story short, bad move, Meta. Very bad move. There's already implementation when it comes to ads on Instagram, and actually, the way that they have implemented ads on Instagram, not being intrusive and forceful, is actually good. It's the way to go. Why are they taking something that is perfectly fine and breaking it? You know that old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Well, we are going well beyond the point of breakage. They want to fucking nuke it. And as someone who is a user of Instagram, mostly for browsing, I noticed that the page does frequent refreshes. So imagine if you are scrolling down the page, right? And you come across something that you want to see, you want to interact with, but then you get interrupted by this unskippable ad. And by the time you are able to get past that ad, the page refreshes and the post that you wanted to engage with disappears. It goes away. That right there would be indescribably annoying for their countless Instagram users. Now, before I go, I want to link you guys to a video made by Ali Kosa, who had a very interesting take on this, and it actually highlights a different point of view, more specifically from the point of view as a content creator on that site. I'm not going to spoil it any further. Go watch the video. Ali Kosa is flippin' awesome. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, these right here are just my own thoughts and opinions on the matters discussed. What do you guys think? Do you agree with my takes? Do you disagree with my takes? And what are your thoughts overall when it comes to what we have discussed here in today's video? Whatever your thoughts and opinions happen to be, ladies and gentlemen, I always love to hear you guys out in the comments down below. And that's it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and remember to always stay humble. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.